Wildfire erupts in Nongmaiching Hill. Chief Minister announces 5 lakh rupees reward for information leading to arrests of crooks. Police seized 1,435 bags of illegal fertilizer from 5 Tata trucks in Kaching district. All drivers arrested. One Alpha I cadre gunned down in Tinsukia during encounter with security forces, claim sources. Charge sheet submitted against 7 RPF PLA cadre allegedly involved in killing of non-locals at Kaching and Huikup in 2022. And Thawal District Court convicts 2 persons, acquits another in 2001 woman kidnapping case. Hello, you are watching IS Primetime English News. Before we begin, IS News would like to remind our viewers to practice physical distancing, hand hygiene, wear masks, protect yourself and get vaccinated to ward off COVID-19. I'm JESSIA OINAM, giving you the news in detail. Chief Minister Nongthongman Bireen has announced a cash reward of 5 lakh rupees to any person who provides information leading to the arrest of miscreants responsible for causing wildfire in Nongmaiching Hill. The Chief Minister announced the same in his Facebook post late Wednesday night. He expressed discontent over the wildfire that occurred last night and issued stern warning against individuals behind such destructive activities. He was upset by repeated occurrence of wildfires despite repeated appeals from the government side. Manipur has witnessed frequent forest wildfire on account of human activity in reserve forests and protected forest areas. The causes of forest fire are attributed to camping, picnicking, trekking, expedition, gathering, etc. It may be recalled that a massive forest fire broke out at the Siroi Peak in Ukhrul district in March 2021. In December 2020, a major wildfire broke out at the Juko Valley on Nagaland-Manipur border. The setting of forests on fire is punishable under the Damage to Public Property Act 1984 and relevant sections of the IPC, besides under the provisions of Indian Forest Act 1927 and Manipur Forest Rule 1971. Meantime, the Nongmaiching Life from Land Environment Preservation Committee (NLEPC) and coordinating body CROI have submitted a memorandum to Manipur Chief Minister N. Bireen, urging him to initiate investigation into the wildfire incident at Nongmaiching forest runs. The memorandum was signed by Secretary of NLEPC Chongtham Sanahal and Vice Chairman of coordinating body CROI. Meanwhile, Sugnu police seized as many as 1,435 bags of illegal fertilizer from 5 Tata trucks which were heading towards Molcham village in Chandel district. Acting on a tip-off, some urea-loaded Tata trucks were being transported from Churachandpur to Molcham village. A police team led by Sugnu Police Station Sub-Inspector M. Minabanda, under the overall supervision of Sugnu Police Station Officer in charge N.G. Anthony Suresh, carried out checking of vehicles at Serong Ningthem Hiden area under Sugnu Police Station in Kaching district in the wee hours today. The team intercepted 5 trucks which did not have valid documents as per a police report. The team further checked the goods loaded in the trucks only to find out that they were loaded with illegal fertilizers, following which the drivers were immediately arrested on the spot. A case has also been registered at Sugnu Police Station. Meanwhile, interrogation of the drivers are underway to arrest their their conspirators as well as to uncover the nexus behind this illegal transportation of urea. Chief Minister Nongthong Mombiring today discussed issues surrounding development of Kom community with chiefs of Kom villages at his official residence in Imphal. The Chief Minister also expressed enthusiasm for the upcoming Burka Play Reizu festival to be celebrated at Ichum Kairab Kom village in Senapati district. Leaders of the Kom community presented traditional shawl and fresh pineapples to the Chief Minister on the occasion. A gunfight broke out between Assam police and cadres of the United Liberation Front of Assam Independent Alpha I in Margarita, Assam, in the early hours of February 9, in which one militant was killed. According to initial reports, the incident occurred near Margarita town in Tinsukia district of Assam at Tikak Mulung Parbat. An operation was launched and a team of police officers set out to capture a group of Alpha I cadres who were hiding there after receiving information about their presence. However, upon reaching the location, both parties exchanged gunfire with one Alpha I cadre, identified as Uday Azom, reportedly being killed in the exchange. According to reports, the firing started in the early hours of this morning. The insurgent group's self-styled Sergeant Major Uday Azom is said to have been hiding out with a group of cadres in Margarita, according to reports. Uday Azom left home in 2012 and became a hardcore Alpha I cadre in 2013. It is reported that Uday Azom was behind all major extortion cases in Upper Assam. Special Court NIA Manipur today took cognizance of the charge sheet submitted by the NIA Imphal branch against 7 RPF PLA cadres arrested in connection with alleged involvement in the killing of non-locals at Kakching and Huikap in June and July last year. The charge sheet was submitted after the completion of the investigation by the IO of NIA Imphal branch against the alleged accused persons, along with a prayer for taking up cognizance for trial against the alleged accused persons yesterday. The charge sheet was submitted against Jingkham Basanta, 38, son of Ningthembi of Andro Nungyungbi, Moirangthem Jitesh, 22, son of late Sanjit of Kakching Ningthaulaikai, Konjengbam Romeo alias Nongthon, 28, son of Raghu of Moirang Konjengbam, Naurem Manoj, 23, son of Nobin of Lukar Mayai Laikai, Mrs. Thambalmani alias Laila H. alias Ima, 46, wife of MD Tomba of Yaripok, Singa Ithaimapal, self-styled Lieutenant Colonel of PLA, RPF, Risikanta alias Naurem Ranbir, son of Nilamani of Kakching Mayai Laikai, and a juvenile. The court fixed March 13 for furnishing relevant papers of the charge sheet and also allowed NIA to continue further investigation of the case. Session Judge Tawal Ngangombini today convicted 2 persons and acquitted another in 2001 woman kidnapping case. The judge fixed February 13 for the sentence hearing. The judgment order was announced today after it was reserved during final hearing on January 23rd. The 2 have been convicted are Akoizam Dila, age 46 years, son of A.K. Ibotombi of Kiam Sipai, Amurazam Laikai, Sanasam Binoy, alias Ini, age 46 years, son of Bide of Sabul Tongba Mayai Laikai, while Yumnam Chandra, age 45 years, son of Yaima of Hauka Makalaikai, was acquitted in the case. A complaint was lodged by the victim on September 6, 2001, stating that on the same day she was forcibly kidnapped by the 3 men in an ambassador car at around 11 a.m. while late to the forced marriage of the victim. An active cadre belonging to proscribed KCP MC Unifaction was arrested today by a team of Bishnupur Police Commando and recovered one 7.65 mm pistol marked as Italy 7.65 number 9585 along with one magazine loaded with 6 live rounds from his possession. According to the police report, Tongmin Thang Thangboy Haukip alias Thangboy alias Jingsang, age 32 years, son of late Hemkomang Haukip of Kotland village, Kangpokpi district, was arrested, joined the outfit in November 2019 through one Kiran of KCPM Unification and working under him, and one Tacho of KCP till date. He further disclosed that in the year 2004, he had also joined Pre-Pak Pro and got basic military training of 45 days at Sajik Tampak and was allotted Army number 15475. At around 1:30 p.m., an input was received from 16AR about movement of some valley-based underground cadre in and around Paidinga near a stone crusher. For their prejudicial activities, teams of CDO BPR led by Sub Y. Sakti Sen Singh, OC CDO Bishnupur under the supervision of Roni Mayengbam, MPS, Additional SP Operation Bishnupur and overall guidance of N. Herozit Mite. IPS Senior SP Bishnupur immediately rushed to the said area after giving due information to the concerned authority and arrested the KCP MC Unification cadre. The arrested, along with the seized items, have been handed over to Segmai Police Station for taking further necessary legal action against him. Nongmaithem Santa of Manipur has been appointed as the next ambassador of World Human Rights Protection Commission and National Person for Human Rights WHRPC in India. Santa is the son of N. Ibocho of Sagoltongba Makalekai in Imphal West. He had received organizational, leadership, and social work recognition for human rights. Santa has also assured to strive for the betterment of people who are stuck in conflict zones. He expressed desire to work for the peaceful development of several countries. He noted that often conspiracies and politics have impacted the development of several countries and ruined the lives of regular citizens. Santa is also a recipient of various awards: the prestigious Dr. B.R. Ambedkar National Fellowship Award, National Corona Award, International Young Star Award, Bharat Bhushan Award 2022, Bharatiya Samaj Ratna Award, Indo-Nepal Friendship Award 2021, Nelson Mandela Excellence Award 2022, Iron Man of India and Ambassador of World Peace Citizen. The death toll in the devastating earthquake that hit Turkey and Syria has crossed the 16,000 mark, with rescue operations entering its fourth day on Thursday, February 9. Hopes of finding more people alive in the rubble have started to fade. Officials and medics said 12,873 people had died in Turkey and 3,162 in Syria from Monday's 7.8 magnitude earthquake, bringing the confirmed total to 16,035. Meanwhile, U.S. President Joe Biden said the earthquake are the worst to hit the region in over 100 years. The U.S. President offered his condolences to Turkey in a speech in Wisconsin on Wednesday. As he put it, "As I told President Erdogan, and I called him immediately when the first quake hit, the U.S. is offering full support." He added that the U.S. was also supporting humanitarian partners in Syria. Turkey President Recep Tayyip Erdogan visited the province of Hatay on Wednesday, a hard-hit area where residents criticized the government's alleged slow response. Without shelter, water, fuel, or electricity, the World Health Organization fears many survivors could yet lose their lives. It says there is a danger there will be a secondary disaster which may cause harm to more people than the initial quake. 6 UN lorries carrying aid have now crossed the border from Turkey into Syria, the first international help people there have had. Rescuers in both countries are searching for survivors through thousands of collapsed buildings amid freezing weather conditions after more than 125 aftershocks struck the region. Turkey's President Recep Tayyip has admitted to his government's shortcomings amid growing discontent over the state's response to this week's disaster as questions emerge over its preparedness in a country familiar with earthquakes. Meanwhile, Western sanctions are complicating efforts to deliver aid to Syria, and activists fear the Damascus regime could hamper aid to victims in rebel-held areas. British charities have also launched an appeal to raise funds for people affected. The initial magnitude 7.8 tremor, the deadliest in Turkey since 1999, hit early Monday, brought down buildings as people slept, and was followed by a magnitude 7.6 earthquake hours later amid several aftershocks. Turkey's Disaster and Emergency Management Authority, AFAD, said 5,775 buildings have been destroyed in the quake and that 20,426 people had been injured. More than 30 nations have stepped to help those affected. Now it's time for a short commercial break. Keep watching IS News.
Go Aviator Academy, a complete platform for aviation aspirants, inspired by experienced professionals. Come and join with us, a course designed for cabin crew and ground staff to help turn your dreams into reality.
Welcome back. You're watching IS Primetime English News. India reported 108 new COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours. The new infections took the country's total caseload to over 4.46 crore, while active coronavirus caseload has dropped to 1,781. As per the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, the death toll stands at 5,30,748 with 1 new death. Meanwhile, the number of people who have recuperated from the disease has gone up to 4,41,51,219 with 111 recoveries in the last 24 hours. The country's recovery rate stands at 98.81%. Over 220.61 crore vaccine doses have been administered so far under the nationwide vaccination drive. Top 3 states contributing maximum number of COVID-19 cases to India's tally are Maharashtra, Kerala and Karnataka. Meanwhile, in the northeast India, Assam has the highest number of active cases, followed by Mizoram and Meghalaya. COVID-19 has infected over 67 crore 68 lakh, while more than 67 lakh 76,000 have succumbed to the dreaded coronavirus, and recoveries are above 64 crore 94 lakh. Globally, USA has the highest COVID-19 cases, followed by India and France. Patsoi MLA Sapam Kunjakesor alias Keba emphasized the significance of local clubs in the society and remarked that activities of clubs are reflected in their areas. He was participating in the Golden Jubilee celebration of the Nambul Brink Cultural Association and BCA at Takil Kongbal today. MLA Kunjakesor highlighted on the need to acknowledge the efforts and contributions made by any person in the society. He said that making mistake is human, adding that people should be given the chance to rectify the error instead of judging and making mockery of the mistake. He asserted that efforts are underway to transform Patsoi into a smart constituency in the next couple of years. He further assured to extend necessary assistance in all welfare activities of the people and local clubs of the constituency. Meritorious students and sportspersons of the area were also felicitated on the occasion. NBCA President Wang Kem Iboyaima, Patsoi Ward No. 4 member S. Memcha, former Up-Adaksha of Imphal West S. Merajao, social worker Loitongbam Polem, President of the Pungsubam Laikai Women's Welfare Association, Kumalambam Ibecha, and proprietor of KBS brick plant Kaisham Birbal were present at the occasion.
To serve you, give me a chance to do a job with a difference. Tabak toning bagi atmosphere to go the manufacturer to go at the book to you. Go to work Turkan, the Patakan, the Tina Sabio, a Papa Turkan, the 8 Tagapan, I Golasar, a Karikan, but ling up to the Tagapio. Nasi see the tongue, Sadova, but don't wait a pound like a tongue, must be poor level tongue, Sadu, yet the Natorams. She's a single neighbor tongue, must be poor level to remember. She's not Tonga, but tongue, a Malay, to an issue, except for the Punkai. May have no order to be running. Sit down to it, and basically Mang Mang, the Batunja, but it's go to his father on the Polly. I took him the oversea, don't look at the team. Made the other mobile little pine at the marriage. In the quadra, no, I but
BJP National President JP Nadda has released the poll manifesto of the Saffron Party for the upcoming Tripura Assembly elections today. Nadda, flanked by top Tripura BJP leaders, released the BJP polls manifesto, Sankalp Patra, for the upcoming assembly elections in the state. The BJP national president called the manifesto of the BJP for the Tripura assembly elections a vision document. He said that the BJP's Tripura election manifesto was not only a piece of paper but BJP's commitment towards the people. He claimed that Tripura, once known for blockades and insurgency, is now known for peace, prosperity and development. He said BJP will ensure greater autonomy for the tribal areas and increase in farmers' monetary assistance and industry-specific manufacturing zones based on the rubber if it retains power in Tripura. Nadda also announced a 5 rupees meal scheme for all named after religious guru Anukul Chandra and setting up of a regional institute of medical sciences hospital in Agartala, Tripura. Polling for the elections to the 60-member Tripura Legislative Assembly will be held in a single phase on February 16. Votes will be counted on March 2nd. Notably, the BJP has fielded candidates in 55 seats and has left 5 seats for its LE IPFT for the upcoming Tripura Assembly elections. Now we have the sports news. Real Madrid reached the Club World Cup final after goals from Vinicius Jr., Federico Valverde, Rodrigo and Sergio secured a 4-1 win over Egypt's Al Ahly in Morocco. Playing without several key starters like forward Karim and goalkeeper Courtois, Real Madrid experienced a home field environment with the local fans turning up the noise at the sold-out Prince Moulay Abdallah Stadium in Rabat yesterday. Real Madrid will face Saudi Arabia Al Hilal in the final in Rabat on Saturday after it shocked South American champion Flamengo 3-2 in the first semi-final. India all-rounder Ravindra Jadeja back a 5-wicket haul in the first innings of the ongoing first test against Australia in Nagpur. Returning to the team after a long injury layoff, Jadeja scalped his 11th test 5 for to put India in a commanding positions. Jadeja returned figures of 5 for 42 as Australia were bowled out for a paltry total of 177 in the first innings after opting to bat first at the Vidarbha Cricket Association Stadium. Australia, led by Pat Cummins, dropped left-hander Travis had and gave off spinner Todd Murphy his international debut. Rohit Sharma's India handed Test caps to 2020 sensation Surya Kumar Yadav and wicketkeeper Shrikar Bharat. India eye a fourth straight border Gavaskar Trophy win over Australia. They also eye a place in the World Test Championship WTC final. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Wildfire erupts in Nomaiching Hill. Chief Minister announces 5 lakh rupees reward for information leading to arrest of crooks. Police seized 1,435 bags of illegal fertilizer from 5 Tata trucks in Kaching district. All drivers arrested. One Alpha I cadre gunned down in Tinsukia during encounter with security forces, claim sources. Charge sheets submitted against 7 RPF PLA cadre allegedly involved in killing of non-locals at Kaching and Hui Cup in 2022. And Thobal District Court convicts 2 persons, acquits another in 2001 woman kidnapping case. That's all we have in this bulletin. Coming up next, we have IS Primetime Manipuri News at 9 p.m. Till then, good night.